Okay, Marcel, I'm going to take this off and do a drawing of it, and I'll take some measurements for you. But let me just point this out to you. On the end of these little things, you can see them little tabs on the end on this one. You have a spring that goes from here, a specific spring, certain length. When it's in this position, that's when the handle inside the cab is down. Okay, when you pull this up, which I can't do it now because I can't get the leverage, that there is about here. So the spring is in this position and it stops it coming back down because it's got the tension in it in this position. Once it's down here, it can't go back up because the spring's pulling it like that, and it won't go back up. When it's at the top and it's pulling, it won't go down unless you push the handle. Okay, so remember that. So when I put the spring back, I'm supposed to put a clip back on here and the spring, but I'm waiting to find out where I can get a spring from, and then I'll put that clip back on. You'll also notice there's a clip on this one, and if you look at the back there, can you just see it tucked away at the back? I put a washer on and another clip there, and when I knock this clip off at the back and pull this clip down, I'll turn it round so I can push it off. This thing just slides up because in the centre here of this white thing in the middle, there's a shaft just like these shafts, but it goes through that one, it goes through there, wobbling. Can you see it? Anyway, I'm going to remove that now. I can't show you me taking it off, but it's simple enough to do. Okay, there you go. There's the shaft in the centre, and there it is off. Took me about 30 seconds to set this off. It's not hard, a bit awkward and fiddly when you're putting it back on, but to take it off, it's dead easy. Okay, cool. Right, you see these two shafts, that one and that one, they just poke through an awl, and if you look on the back you can see the wells. You see the two wells? So all you've got to do is make the shape, get the awls in the right position, make sure you get those lengths right of those shafts, same as the one on the end. That's been welded in as well at this section. Just get the lengths. I'll measure them for you anyway, so all you've got to do is line them up. Just wait for my camera to settle. Right, so let's get this zeroed. So we're on zeros, right. So let's get the thickness. 415, 416. Okay. So the top of this will go flat with the bottom of this. If you can see there, you can see there's a weld. And there's a weld on that one and a weld on that one. Can you see them? You can see the patterns. Right, so I've done you an A4 sheet of paper. I've done the measurements for it. If you set your printer to exactly the settings that I've set for the A4 sheet of paper, if you print it off exactly the same, it'll be exactly the same size as this when you print it off. Okay, so let's just measure the length of this. Make sure you put these groups. You have to get these bars. I don't know where you're going to get them from. Somebody might be able to do them for you on a lathe, but you need to be at these depths because you've got a spring on there and you've got on that. But I've done the if you've just seen it in the video, there's little bits of that and there's a bit of that, so you've got to sort all this out yourself. So anyway, let's just zero that again. Get it zeroed. There we go, zeroed. So let's try this one. So we're going flat to the back. So you've got a bit of a weld on the back of that, so let's just knock that off a little touch. Let's get that to there. So call it 29.50, yeah? If you want to do 49, you do that. So let's do the next one, the smaller one. Let's zero it again. It keeps playing up this. There you go, zeroed. Let's do this one. Don't forget the welds on the back, so we're just going to get it on the edge so it's off the weld. That one's 717, 1716, so that'll be good enough. Okay, so you can do that, you can see it. Now we're going to do the end one. This has got the big weld on the back, so I'll do what I can here. Let's try and get a bit where it's off, which is this side. Let me just seal it, make sure. There we go, it's zeroed. So let's just get it on the edge so I can show you. There's the length of it there, so we'll go for that. Okay, so you've got 2337. Okay, and just to be on the safe side, when you print it off, just make sure you get it on. Doesn't matter about that one. So if you wanted to do that, let's do the length of it for you, see if it reaches. There you go, full length, 104.50. Okay, but if you print it off and it's exactly the same as what I've just said on that printer, you should be able to make that. Make sure you don't weld them on the same side as that. Make sure you get it in the right position, get the right shape, so you'll know that those ones are in that position. Okay, so the small ones near the side, the longer ones on the inside. Well, it's on the side on that side, but you get what I mean. Just make sure you put it in the right positions. Okay, and that's as good as I can do for you, Marcel. Okay, you should be able to make one from that. It doesn't seem to be too hard. You know somebody with a lathe just to cut these for you, and it should be good. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, these are the clips that you need to buy, these little ones. They're only small. You just push them on, you go onto that. Let's just get it on. You lift that up there, and as you can see, as that slides up, that goes into that hole, and this part here drops onto this side, so it just keeps it on. Watch. Yeah, I can't come out now. Can you see? See how it works? So there's three of them. One on that one, on that one, on that one, and you have a spring on it as well. Okay? Cool. See you next time.